Hi, I'm Bill, and this is the Warrior Medic. Most men believe they're healed, but they haven't. They survived. And there's a difference, and it matters more than most men know. Surviving looks like this. You go through it. You're functional, you're not in the wreckage anymore, and now you've moved on. Healing, on the other hand, looks like this. The wound no longer controls you. It no longer drives your decisions, poisons your relationships, or determines who you are or who you become. Most men mistake surviving for healing, and they spend the rest of their lives wondering why the wound keeps showing up. I survived my childhood. I got out. I built a life. I functioned at a high level for decades, and for a long time, I called that healed. It wasn't. Surviving and healing are not the same thing, not even close. Surviving means you got through it. The trauma happened and you didn't die, and you kept moving. Most wounded men are survivors. They're tough, they're resilient, and they've built walls high enough that the wound can't take them down anymore. But here's what surviving doesn't do. It doesn't remove the wound, it just buries it. And a buried wound doesn't stay buried. Like any untended wound, it festers. It shows up in your rage, in your distance from your wife, and in the way you father or you don't father your children. Healing is different. Healing means the wound has been faced. It's been named, traced, and brought into the light. Not forgotten and not minimized, but faced. A healed man still has the scar, but the wound no longer controls it. It no longer drives his decisions or determines who he becomes. That's the difference. Surviving keeps you alive. Healing, healing sets you free. Most men will spend their entire lives just surviving. A few will choose healing. The difference between those two groups isn't talent or willpower. It's willingness. It's willingness to face the wound instead of just carrying it. That's what this podcast is about. That's what the book Forged by Fire is about. The journey from surviving to actually being free. The link to that book is below. I strongly recommend you get the book. If you're ready to stop surviving and start healing, hit subscribe. You don't want to miss this journey. And remember, we're all becoming warrior medics. Reach back, help someone on their journey. Send them the link to this podcast. It could change their lives. My name is Bill, and this is the Warrior Medic. No man left behind.